Hey, welcome to Hooper's Radar. We found out recently that Caleb Love, who announced he was entering the transfer portal and leaving North Carolina, is now committing to the University of Michigan. Let's talk about it. Caleb Love has been at the University of North Carolina for most of his college basketball career, 3 years to be exact, and he's been pretty successful as a player there. He's been able to grow and improve there so much that he was able to lead that UNC team to the national championship game last year. To be fair, that UNC team was deep, but Caleb Love had an amazing run last year and really drove his stock up as an NBA prospect heading into last year's draft. Interestingly enough, he wouldn't end up declaring and entering the draft, instead declining to return to North Carolina for his third year. I think a lot of us questioned why he returned at the moment, but thought it was a good decision considering that UNC team just came off a national championship appearance and most of that championship core would be returning. Another year could also improve Caleb's game, since although he's always been a talented scorer, he's very inconsistent and has efficiency problems. Just to give you a look at what I mean by efficiency problems, Caleb Love averaged 15.9 points per game last season on 37.1% shooting from the field and 36% from 3. This season, he averaged 16.7 points per game on 37.8% shooting from the field and 29.9% from 3. So it's obvious that taking another year to come back, improve your game, and work on your flaws clearly didn't happen for him, because all he did was average one more point on nearly the same efficiency, except his efficiency from 3 got way worse. Going from 36% to 29.9% from 3 is just a drastic downfall. But now it all starts to make sense to why this UNC team didn't make the tournament this year and why Caleb Love decided to transfer out. He's not the sole reason for why this UNC team failed, but he is where it starts. I could sit here and talk about the situation that happened with his teammate and some girl, but I'd rather leave that out of all this, because all I wanted to give was context to everything that led to Caleb transferring, aside from that incident with his teammate. You would imagine how frustrating it is for you to play very well when it matters most in last year's March Madness tournament, make the championship game, lose, but have your stock as a player at an all-time high, decide to return for another season in hopes of improving your game for the next level, and then things just fail to happen. Because of him having a worse year, he didn't declare for the NBA draft because his stock as a prospect fell, and it was very possible he would go undrafted this year. UNC being a complete disappointment and not making the March Madness tournament surprised a lot of us, considering their return this year with nearly the same championship core of players. I know some of you will argue that the only reason they got so far last year was because they got hot at the right time, but even then, a March Madness appearance would have at least been something for them this season. They didn't even qualify for the tournament. Looking at the downfall of this North Carolina team from last year to this year, along with off-court drama and Caleb Love's struggles as a player, is what led to his transfer decision. It's unfortunate things ended so awkwardly and unaccomplished, but I wish luck to Caleb Love at the University of Michigan, which is where he'll be transferring to. Hopefully a fresh new program and change of scenery is what will get him back on the right path as he approaches his last season of college basketball. His season at Michigan will be what ultimately prepares him for the NBA and will decide if he gets drafted or not, or at least signed by a G League team. It's been quite the interesting journey for him as a player, full of many highs and lows, but his senior year will be crucial to success at the next level. Let me know what you guys think about Caleb Love transferring to Michigan. Hopefully it will end up being a great move for him. I hope you all enjoyed. For more content like this, please make sure to like and subscribe to stay on the radar for all things basketball.